beautiful people. So for today's video, I did a fun YouTube challenge that I've been seeing across a lot of channels. I mixed all my foundations and my primers together. So if you'd like to see this fun little experiment, stay tuned and keep on watching. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and mix them. I know that for one of the foundations, I believe it was one of the Fit Me Poreless, there was a little more, or a lot more that spilled into this bowl. But hopefully this all works out. So because I don't have a lot of foundations like a lot of other YouTubers do, I decided that I'm going to mix all my primers and use them as my base. So let's go into that. So I'm just going to use a little dot. So first one is the NYX Pore Filler. This one always comes out super farty. Next we're going to go into the Rimmel Stay Matte. Next the NYX Color Corrector in orange. It looks so weird. And lastly, the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Let's mix these puppies together. You literally get this like orange goop. Kind of shiny. Right. Now that I've primed my face with weird primers, or a mixture of weird primers, I'm going to go into our little bowl of foundation, and I'm going to be using an e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. This one was like $3 or something, and then after I will blend it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm nervous. Okay, so. Wow. This is interesting. A little bit goes a long way. I was kind of scared. At first I wasn't gonna wear this because I have to go to work. I have to go to work later, so I was like, oh my god, I need to wake up early, do this video, and then like probably take it off and then get ready for work. But it's actually looking okay. But I'm not too sure because my mirror is kind of far away from me, so we'll see how it looks close up. It's very smooth and like silky. You can smell the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I think that one has like the nicest smell, especially compared to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. Those can smell like paint, but honestly their price point for $6, they do such a good job. I was using that a lot compared to like brand name foundations, and it's really good if you're on a budget or just go through foundation pretty fast if you like use a lot of makeup and you don't want to spend like close to $40 every time you get foundation. So it blends out pretty nicely. Usually when I do my foundation, I've been using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation, and with that one, I do have to like put it on with a brush and then blend it out with a sponge, but this one looks pretty good. So honestly, I don't think it looks bad. Like, I could totally go to work wearing this without feeling like an orange blob. I literally thought I was gonna go like put this on and be like super discolored, but I think it actually works pretty well. But honestly, I think it's okay. Like, I've done worse, you know? This does not look as weird as I was expecting. So let's go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. When I go to work, I do really light, basic makeup. Nothing, I don't really do anything on the eyes. I actually don't do anything on the eyes other than mascara. So this is kind of my everyday work look. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in shade Light. I honestly do need a lighter shade. This is not as bright as I want it to be. So I'm in the market for a new concealer. Nothing crazy, I'm not going to drag it down all the way because again, this is kind of a more natural feel. And I will do a wear test throughout the day so you guys can kind of see what happens when you mix like 8 or 7 foundations together. My boyfriend likes to call this Coachella-ing my face. And next I'm going to set my under eyes with my favorite It Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. If you guys saw my favorites video from the last video, you would know that I absolutely love this powder. It just does such a good job at what it's supposed to do. And we'll go ahead and do it on the forehead, as well as the nose, because that's where I get really oily. Ugh, this pimple needs to go away. And also here. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go into my Bella Pierre Banana Setting Powder and use my Bare Minerals Full Flawless Face Brush. I'm going to use the Gimme More palette from ColourPop, and I'm going to go into the shade Upgrade, which is this middle one right here, and using a Morphe R12 brush, fan brush, I'm just going to highlight until I feel like I can blind the general public. And next we are going to go into our bronzer, and I'm using the Tarte Park Avenue Princess with a Morphe R12 brush. I'm going to go into my MAC Melba blush and use a Luxie 514 blush brush. I'm also going to run this color kind of along the face and on the eyelids. I always see Desi Perkins do this, and I think it's a good way to kind of blend or mesh the whole look together. Have the same color, like flushed color throughout. So I did my mascara off camera because we all know how to put on mascara. So for my lips today, I'm going to use the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in Zuma and also Kylie Cosmetics Liner in Dirty Peach. Before I do that, I'm going to prep I'm going to prep my lips with my Trader Joe's Head to Toe Balm. And this was in my favorites video. It's so good. It's $4 for this huge tub, and it just makes the lips so smooth. And after I do that, I'm going to go into my hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid is really good because it provides moisture throughout the day. So I just go in with literally like this, maybe a couple drops of this, and run it over my lips. Alright, so the hyaluronic acid has dried, and I'm going to line my lips with Dirty Peach. Now, putting on Zuma, and I love the blotted lipsticks from ColourPop because they just like give a light wash of color. Oh my god, this little chunk is gonna bother me. So yeah, they give a light wash of color and just make everything look so natural. And this is what it looks like in natural light. So I think it looks pretty good. I will be doing a wear test throughout the day, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so it is 2 o'clock and this is what it looks like. It's been about 6 hours. This is what it looks like in direct sunlight. And facing away from the sunlight. So one more check-in at the end of the day and then I think we'll be good. Okay, so this is the last check-in Obviously my T-zone, I'm very oily. But everywhere else on my cheeks, it stayed pretty matte. And I actually really like the way it looked. I got a lot of compliments on the post I put up to Snapchat and Instagram earlier today, kind of previewing this video. So honestly, I would totally recommend mixing all your foundations together and seeing what happens. I really liked the end result. Would I do this every day? Obviously not, because that's a waste of product. But it was a cool experiment to try, and I really want to try out another experiment. I believe her name was Sophia? I'm not too sure. But she is the one that started this foundation experiment, and she also did one with all her liquid lipsticks, and it looks so cool. I definitely want to try that soon. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on new content. Also follow my blog. I will link it down below, as well as all my socials. I'd love to get to connect with you guys. So yeah, let's be friends. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.